Dragon Ball Z will always have my heart. I
Preach.
know that, like, obviously, other animes have, kind of breaking down some things that Dragon Ball Z don't have.
By the way, I love Dragon Ball Z, and I want to say, like, people don't keep things in perspective. They always try, like, don't get me wrong, you definitely need to pull out some of that filler, like some of the power
100%.
But one, I think
Versus Naruto?
No, well, both of them. But I'm just saying, one, Dragon
Make
Ball
it
Z
war.
has the greatest dub voices of all time,
Ever.
most iconic ever, not even close.
Yeah.
Two, Dragon Ball Z, the story up to Frieza Saga, I think is a perfect story.
It's beautiful.
It's perfect. The fact that Vegeta went from being the big bad villain, Goku let him go.
His arc is everything.
Yes, and he saves Gohan and Krillin. Like, he was in sicko mode on there. He was not the strongest, but they got all the Dragon Balls. They stayed alive, and he kept they all stayed alive.
Reliable.
And Krillin too, by the way.
I love the way
Krillin
Vegeta be eliminating people when he's not playing, bro.
Bro, Zarbon
Even in Super.
and Zarbon, bro. Yo, when he got his get back on Zarbon and was it
Dodoria.
He got 3.2. But bro, and how he double tapped the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo,
going through Merc and them.
Yeah. After Goku was like, "What are you doing?" Bro, he's like, "Bro,
be quiet.
these people would have murdered your son.
Yeah,
absolutely. Your son, bro."
And like the character arc of Vegeta is just so it's so great because we as fans remember this dude was ready to blow up Earth.
I hated him too,
bro. Yeah, because I was like, this dude is giving us work.
I'm like such a pacifist, like give people a second. And when he was crawling into the I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no.
Krillin had Yajirobe's sword.
Yeah. Hey, bro. And I want to say this. I say to this day, the greatest twist in the history of anime was when Yajirobe cut off his tail.
Yo, bro, what a clutch. And I'm telling people that until I die, bro. You know I saved Earth.
I'm just saying, like, that has to be like one.
Yeah, it's huge.
There's never been like that was the most, like, nobody expected that. And if you watch Dragon Ball, you know, like the history and stuff like that. You're like, yo, this is a moment.
That's what I was about to say too. I was like, does your family watch Did they watch Dragon Ball as well?
Yeah, we're actually watching Dragon Ball now.
Okay, so like, because that's when Yamcha had his shine.
Yeah, bro.
Yamcha used to be nice too for a minute.
Yo, put a pin in Yamcha because what people also need to see is as far as long-term storytelling in Dragon Ball, you don't know what Goku is. You don't know what he is.
That's so
There's
true.
no mentioning of Saiyan, no mentioning of nothing.
He just came from the sky.
Yeah, like just from the sky. We don't know nothing about him. And to not mention or hint or even give any type of inkling of where he came from or any of that, and we just rocking with it until a whole new series happens.
And it came out a little bit later too.
Like, like it took some time. Dragon Ball was what, 86?
Just to let you guys know, Goku turns into a giant gorilla.
Absolutely.
I win.
All that for that.
No. A giant gorilla who shoots beams out of his mouth.
All right. So, so